That's right. I like it.
Faith needs God's Word to function.
More than once a day.
Faith, did you know your faith has a need?
Yep.
Yeah,
And it needs the Word to function.
It does.
I pray it.
Turn with me to Romans chapter 1.
Amen.
How long, Mark? Huh? What's the time? How much time?
16.
Romans chapter 1.
Amen.
Verse 17. For the righteousness of God is revealed how? From faith to faith.
Steps.
Can I share this with you? If your faith is still the same size when you first got saved, you're getting no revelation of God.
That's right.
See, the righteousness of God is revealed. Say revealed. Revealed means revelation. If your faith stays the same size as when you were first born again, you get no revelation. The righteousness of God is revealed from faith to faith. See, as our faith grows, we get more revelation of who God is. We get more revelation about God. We get more revelation about His Word, about the power of God. See, in 1 Corinthians chapter 2, it says that your faith should not be in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. When your faith is growing from faith to faith, you're getting a new revelation about the power of God. And your faith begins to rest and believe God's power for anything. But when you stay that little mustard seed faith, you don't get that revelation.
That's right.
You don't get it revealed. Faith has to go from faith to faith.
Yes. Higher levels.
It's got to go from one level to the next level. See, listen. If faith wasn't important, God wouldn't answer prayer. But when God answers prayer, what does He expect? See, it says it's revealed from faith to faith. What does God expect? Now listen, just suppose I'm moving, because we don't have a big camera that can follow me. But listen to this. I experienced an answered prayer or a miracle here. First got saved. I experienced an answered prayer or a miracle here. Well, listen, what God expects is that the next time a miracle takes place, He doesn't expect me to receive it from the place of salvation. He expects me to receive it from that next level.
Yep.
And when another miracle comes, He doesn't expect me to receive it or believe it from that place of faith, my original faith. He expects me to receive and believe it from the first place, that the first time a miracle took place. Why? Because your level of faith gets stronger and gets higher, and you believe God for more and more.
No limited matter.
Is it making sense, y'all?
Perfect sense.
Good. Because it's important. And then it says the just shall live by faith. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
And the just shall live by faith. You know what that? How many here know what that means? I know you think. I used to think I know what that meant. But can I tell you what it really means? It means this: the just, that's you, me, live by faith. So my responsibility is when God answers prayer, I no longer live from here. I live from here. My entire life, although if God never answers another prayer, my entire life's experience of faith is not to live by faith from back here, but to live from here, my last miracle.
Different level.
And when God gives me another miracle, I'm expected, see, faith, just live by faith, I'm expected to live from that level of the future miracle, not from the level of the first miracle.
That's right.
Why? Because the more levels you grow, the stronger the tree gets, and the more you understand nothing is impossible with God.
That's what it says.
You see, most born-again believers who never grew, who never experienced different levels of faith, who just simply believe faith is faith and it has nothing more than that, never ever understand what it means to trust God no matter how severe the trial is. And expect a miracle. You know what most Christians believe? If it be the will of God. Can I tell you how stupid that is? Huh?
Good.
Jesus says it one time, if it be your will, Lord, let it pass. And so now we develop books and theologies on it being the will of God. Can I tell you what the will of God is? His will is for you to prosper. His will is the best for you. His will is for you to be healed. His will is for you to be strong in your mind, to be strong in your heart. His will is nothing for the best. Therefore, you don't need to say, Lord, if it be your will, you need to believe that He is going to give it here. It is going to be His will to touch you. It is going to be His will to bless you. You see, God doesn't want you to live in poverty. He wants you to live in abundance. But as long as you're expecting for His will, saying if it be your will, you're going to be waiting. What He expects of you to grab that understanding by faith and say, Lord, I'm not moving. You said you didn't want me to live in poverty. I refuse to live in poverty. I'm going to be living in your abundance.
Right.
That's the kind of faith God expects. It's a determination that faith puts in you that doesn't get released until God answers the prayer.
Yes,
Stubborn faith.
hallelujah.
Amen. Stubborn faith.
That's how the just shall live.
Yep. Amen.
See, the just don't live by reading what God did in the Old Testament and say, well, God did it. He can do it. The just says, God will do it.
Yes, amen.
That's right. The word says.
Remember Jesus said to the blind man, do you believe I can do it?
Yeah.
You know what they said to him? If it be your will, Jesus. No, what they said was, yes, I believe. And they got the miracle.
That's right. Just believe. Amen.
Amen.
Now let's go to an Old Testament scripture. Let's talk about King David.
Yeah.
1 Samuel 17, please.
Amen. Amen.
Can I tell you that King David is an excellent example of the just living by faith?
That's right.
King David is an excellent example.
Yes, he is. Living in the faith zone.
Now we're only going to read verse 34 through 40. This is where King David is facing, or David the shepherd boy, is facing Goliath.
Amen.
And this is where the children of Israel on one side of the mountain and the Philistines are on the other side of the mountain. And Goliath is coming out and challenging them. But I want you to listen. David goes down and volunteers to take out Goliath. He's only 16 years old.
Amen.
And you know what King Saul's faith was? You can't do it.
The naysayer.
Man, Goliath he was a warrior from his youth. You're a shepherd from your youth. You can't do it. It's just not going to happen. And then David says something so profound that Samuel says, okay. Listen what David says, verse 34. And David said to Saul, your servant used to keep his father's sheep. Now, only a few days ago he was keeping his father's sheep. And when a lion or bear came and took a lamb out of the flock, I went out after it and struck it.
Killed it. Amen.
And delivered the lamb from its mouth. And when it rose against me, I caught it by the beard and struck it and killed it.
Amen.
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
A 16-year-old boy does what?
Kills the lion. Takes the lion.
He's protecting the sheep.
Yes.
A hungry lion. How many of you know how fierce a hungry lion is?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It says about Daniel being thrown in the lion's den that when the accusers of Daniel the following morning, Daniel was brought out, he was harmed, he was absolutely not harmed, but the lions, the angel kept their mouth shut, and David slept all night amongst the lions. But when they took Daniel out, they threw all those accusers in, listen, and the lions were so fiercely hungry, before they could hit the bottom of the pit, they were eaten up by the lions.
In pieces and gone. Yep.
Now, this lion was hungry. Wanted a small little meal, a snack, a lamb.
Morsel.
And what did David do? Not on my watch.
Chase after him.
Right?
Amen.
And David chased out and killed it. And then verse